Picture a world where anyone with just a personal computer can effortlessly run their own Bitcoin node and Lightning node simultaneously, seamlessly integrating it into their daily routine. This remarkable advancement not only empowers individuals with control over their finances but also ensures complete privacy, as there is no longer a need to place trust in external parties or undergo the cumbersome KYC, know your customer, process, a complete, trustless payment system.
Envision a world where retail stores and restaurants are liberated from burdensome merchant fees imposed by banks. Imagine a scenario where businesses no longer have to rely on traditional banking systems, and instead, a personal computer, whether it be a Mac or PC, is all they need to establish their own secure and efficient payment system. This transformative potential is not a distant dream but a tangible reality, readily accessible to all who are willing to take the leap. By following the carefully outlined steps provided below, you too can become a part of this financial revolution and experience the countless benefits it offers. Together, let us embrace this exciting opportunity and unlock the true potential of Bitcoin as it becomes an integral part of our daily lives. By following the steps outlined below, you will not only unleash the power of Bitcoin, you will be able to run a Bitcoin node, a Lightning node, and also create your own payment system while you still use your laptop or PC for your regular activities. Moreover, this setup has the potential to generate a passive income for you if you choose just to provide liquidity by creating and connecting channels to the Lightning network. Just follow the detailed steps using the posted document together with this video. Step 1. Installing VM VirtualBox. Step 2. Configure VM in PC, Mac. Step 3. Install Umbrel OS, Bitcoin and Lightning node. Step 1. Installing VM VirtualBox. Before diving into the node setup, ensure you have VM VirtualBox installed on your computer. VM VirtualBox is a free and open-source virtualization platform that allows you to run multiple virtual machines concurrently, making it an ideal choice for setting up Bitcoin and Umbrel nodes. Download the virtual machine. Step 2. Configure the virtual machine, VM, VirtualBox and create a new virtual machine, ensuring that you allocate sufficient resources such as CPU, 4-8 core, memory, 8 GB, and storage of at least 1 TB. It's recommended to use a Linux-based operating system such as Ubuntu, as it provides excellent compatibility and support for Bitcoin and Umbrel software. On display, select 100% scale factor. The default is 200%, so you'll have a large font and not adjusted. Install Ubuntu 22.04 TLS. https://ubuntu.com/download/desktop. Move the .iso file to the drive or folder you want. In VM, create new virtual machine. Machine folder. You can use default or use a different folder. If you add second drive D, then use that path and folder. Name. Use whatever name for your VM. Ensure you have about 1 TB storage space available, as Umbrel requires it to run full Bitcoin node and an Electrum server. Also try to allocate more CPUs and memory. Use the maximum green bar indicator. You can make changes on the settings with the VM on power off status. correct and maximize VM display, install guest editions on Ubuntu Guest by opening a terminal and running the following two commands. If you encounter the error message, username is not in the sudoers file, or su authentication error, follow these steps. Switch to the root user by using the command in terminal. Su add your username to the sudo group by running sudo usermod ag sudo username. Replace username with your username. Example sudo usermod ag username. Open the sudoers file by running sudo visudo. Add the following line to the file at the bottom after add included here, replacing username with your actual username. Username all equals all. Save the changes and exit the editor. Afterward, your user account should have sudo privileges. Then you can proceed with the install guess, step 1, with sudo command. Sudo apt update sudo apt install build essential dkms Linux. Main menu, devices insert guest edition CD image. Go to CD, then open the terminal from that folder. On terminal, /autorun.sh. Now we are ready to install the Umbrel OS, but first we need to install curl. Install curl by opening a terminal and running the command sudo snap install curl #version 8.1.2. And finally, we can run a script command that will install the Umbrel operating system. Using the command curl l https://umbrel.sh bash. So now we are done with install. All we need is to find the local IP address by running the command ipaddr-show. Example of local IP address 10.0.2.15. Based on the ipaddr-show command results, on Firefox browser type your IP, then it will direct you to your Umbrel site. Remember, the account in virtual machine is a separate account in Umbrel. From here you need to create one and use a highly secure password. This where you can now set up your own payment system by installing Bitcoin Node first. Please note this will take several days to download and to synchronize. This is a full Bitcoin node with more than 550 G flat of data. Complete this step before installing EyXArs. Here are the mandatory and recommended applications. EyXArs. This will take several hours to sync also to your Bitcoin node, and this app will allow you to connect your LND wallets. Lightning node Thunderhub or Ride the Lightning. I use Ride the Lightning to manage your channel, tailscale, for VPN, remote or mobile access to your Umbrel. Use the IP address in any browser to access and manage your node remotely using your mobile phone. After Bitcoin and Lightning node are fully synchronized, install Zeus Lane wallet to your phone, then connect it to your Lightning node. Click on the three dots, then connect wallet. How to connect your Zeus Lane wallet to your Lightning node. From Lightning node, PC, Mac, copy host and macaroon. Then email to self on phone Zeus wallet. Select plus node populate nickname node interface equals LND, rest. From email, paste host, the macaroon rest port equals 8080. To check if everything is working and no errors, run the diagnostic from settings, then troubleshoot, start. The log file should be generated. Next step is to fund your wallet with BTC via CEX with Lightning Network, i.e. Kraken, Binance, Coinbase, etc. Currently there is no transfer or move from BTC, Layer 1, to SATs, Layer 2, on the same wallet. On initial setup, your Lightning wallet will have 0 SATs. Once you create or open channel, the SATs will be funded using your BTC from your Bitcoin wallet. If you would like to open a channel with me, you can use the address below. I have a very low channel size requirement of 100,000 SATs, $30, only to support third world countries and the street vendors that want to utilize this micropayment system. Once your setup is complete and want to test it, try sending a micropayment to my wallet address. Use 100 SATs equals 3 cents. You'll see how fast the Lightning Network payment works. Use ThunderHub app from the home page. Scroll down to pay to a Lightning address. Copy and paste lane address. Note, this is not an email. Equals EyXAr at getalbi.com. Select pay, enter the amount in SATs. These additional new features of micropayment systems will open up a new kind of services that the traditional payment system will not be able to support. The advent of micropayments opens up a myriad of possibilities for innovative services and applications that were previously unviable. For instance, content creators can monetize their work through pay-per-view articles, micro-donations, or subscription-based models without being burdened by high fees. Online gaming platforms can implement microtransactions for in-game purchases, creating a seamless and frictionless user experience. Most importantly, it will promote financial inclusion in developing countries, ensuring that even impoverished individuals gain equal access and opportunities. Additionally, small businesses and entrepreneurs in these regions can expand their customer base internationally and engage in global trade without the complexities and expenses associated with traditional payment systems.